Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Daily Practice. I'm Michael, and I'm really happy to be here with you today. I hope you're feeling good, relaxed, maybe with a cup of coffee or tea beside you. Today, we're going to talk about something very simple, but also very personal. Something you use when you meet new people, when you introduce yourself, when you want to connect, share, and be understood. Yes, today's topic is how to talk about yourself in English. You know, sometimes talking about ourselves can feel easy, and sometimes it feels a little strange or even difficult. What should I say? How much should I share? How can I speak naturally, confidently, and politely? Well, don't worry. In this episode, I'll show you how to introduce yourself in a warm, natural, and friendly way, just like real people do in everyday life. So, take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin. All right, let's start with the basics. When you introduce yourself, the first thing people usually ask is your name. So, I'll say, "Hi, my name is Michael." It's simple, clear, and friendly. Next, you can talk about your age if it's appropriate. You could say, "I'm 25 years old," or "I'm 30." Just make sure it feels natural and comfortable for you. After that, people often want to know where you live. You can say, "I live in London," or "I'm from New York." Again, simple, short, and easy to remember. When you start a conversation, it's nice to add something friendly and personal, like how you feel today, or a small detail about yourself. For example, "I'm very happy to meet you today," or "It's a beautiful day and I'm excited to talk with you." See, this is the first step. Name, age, location, and a small friendly detail. It's simple, but it already makes your introduction feel natural and warm. Now, after sharing the basics, your name, age, and where you live, it's common to talk a little about work or studies. For example, I can say, "I work as a teacher," or "I'm a student at the university." It's simple, clear, and gives people a good idea of what I do every day. You can also mention what you like about your work or studies. For instance, "I love teaching because I enjoy helping people learn." Or, "I study biology because I'm curious about nature and animals." After that, you can share your hobbies or free time activities. You might say, "In my free time, I like reading books," or "I enjoy playing football with my friends," or even "I love cooking and trying new recipes." It's nice to mention hobbies because they show your personality and make your introduction more interesting. You can also add small details to make it feel more natural. For example, "I usually read in the evenings with a cup of tea," or "I play football every Saturday morning with my friends." See? By talking about work, study, and hobbies, people start to understand you better. It's not just words, it's your life, your interests, and your story. Now, after talking about work, studies, and hobbies, it's nice to share a little about your personality or character. You could say, "I'm a friendly person," or "I'm very curious," Or I like meeting new people and learning new things. You can also talk about things that make you unique or special. For example, I love painting in my free time. Or I always try to make people laugh. Or I enjoy traveling and discovering new cultures. Another way to make your introduction interesting is to share small daily habits or fun facts. You might say, I drink coffee every morning while reading the news. Or, I always go for a walk after dinner. Or, I keep a journal to write down my thoughts and ideas. The key is to keep your sentences simple, natural, and clear. You don't need to share everything at once, just enough to give people an idea of who you are and what you enjoy. By doing this, your introduction becomes friendly, warm, and memorable. People don't just hear your words, they start to feel your personality. Now, let's move to something a little deeper. Your daily life, your passions, and what makes you, you. When people ask you to talk about yourself, they don't just want facts. They want to know what you enjoy, how you spend your time, and what makes you feel alive. You can say, in my daily life, I like to keep things simple and meaningful. I usually start my day by having a cup of coffee, planning my tasks, and setting small goals for myself. This shows that you are organized and thoughtful. Then, talk about what you enjoy doing. In my free time, I really enjoy reading books, learning new things, and going for walks. I believe that learning never stops, and I always try to improve myself. Here, you show that you are curious and growing. If you have real hobbies, mention them naturally. I love playing the guitar because it helps me relax and express my feelings. Sometimes I also enjoy cooking, especially when I have time on the weekend. Then, make it more personal and emotional. What I love most are simple moments like watching the sunset, spending time with people I care about, and having meaningful conversations. You can also talk about your values. I try to be kind, respectful, and honest in everything I do. I believe that even a small smile can make someone's day better. And finally, end this part with something thoughtful, but not final, because we will continue later. For me, life is not just about work or success. It's also about connection, learning, and growing as a person every single day. Now, let me tell you about my goals and how I see the future. I don't want a perfect life. I just want a meaningful one. I want to keep improving my English, travel to new places, meet different people, and learn from every experience. My biggest goal is to become a better version of myself day by day, step by step. If you feel the same, then we are already on the same journey. Thank you for listening. If this lesson helped you, don't forget to like the video. It really motivates me to create more for you. And trust me, the next episode will be even better. See you soon.